everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a review on this beautiful fragrance called Marshmallow Blush by Paris Corner. Guys, I absolutely love this scent. Oh my gosh, spoiler alert, so good. Okay, if you guys aren't already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you guys like these kind of reviews, if you guys love Arab fragrances, this is the place to be. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's get right into this video. This is the beautiful Marshmallow Blush. Let's go into the bottle. Let's just jump right in, you guys. So this fragrance right here is inspired by Kayali's Yum Bougie Marshmallow. It's so funny because I feel like Paris Corner works hard. It works harder than any of the other fragrance companies out there to put these out almost right after something by Kayali's release. They have an alternative, which is amazing. So as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of their hair line of fragrances, which have, you know, hair confection, fusion, pistachio, which are very familiar if you know the brand Kayali. But they did something different with Marshmallow Blush. It's in a different bottle. It's different altogether. And I honestly feel like this came out 2 weeks after the Kayali one came out. So I only let myself try the Kayali one a couple months ago, back when Sephora had their VIB sale. I think that was back in April. I waited for so long because I wanted this, number one, to be available in Canada in case I fell in love with the Kayali version. I wanted an alternative to be available here where I live and I could just order it, right? And guess what happened? I fell in love with Yum Bougie Marshmallow. I absolutely loved it. I remember going to Sephora a couple times that week during the VIB sale, and that was what I was drawn to. I was like spraying it every time I was going into the store. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It lasts forever on my skin. I love this fragrance so much. And then I looked this up on 2 of my favorite websites, one being Perfume online.ca and one being fragrancebuy.ca. Those are my top 2 websites. If you are looking for Arabian fragrances, that is the place to be, okay? So I was looking on both. It was sold out on one of them, but Fragrance Buy magically had this in stock, and I was like, okay, you know what? I need this in my life. I needed to use some points anyways because some of my points were expiring. So I was like, you know what? I'll pick this up. And I am so happy with this. This is my most complimented fragrance as of late. I have been wearing this non-stop. This has been my daily use fragrance for about a month now. Every time I wear this fragrance, I do get a compliment on this fragrance because it is that amazing, okay? It is that amazing. So look at the bottle. This is what the bottle looks like. It's a beautiful marble pink bottle. It has this like really pretty gold detailing. It reminds me of, I don't know, it's bougie looking, but it's also really cute. It kind of looks like a gumdrop. Like the cap reminds me of almost like a jawbreaker. And this is glass. This is not plastic. And then this part right here kind of reminds me of like a melting chocolate, or like, you know, a Reese's peanut butter cup, you know, the bottom part of that. That's what it reminds me of. So this is just giving candy vibes, and I'm here for it. And now the box is absolutely beautiful as well. This is what the box looks like. It's definitely candy inspired, Candyland. Like, remember that game as a kid, Candyland? I love that game. So that's what it looks like. It's just very like whimsical, and I love it. So the side looks like that. That is what Paris Corner's holographic logo looks like. It's different than Lattafa's, so that's what their logo looks like. And then the back looks like this. It looks like an envelope. Kind of looks like a game. but it's like, you know, like the Willy Wonka envelope vibes. So this part comes off right here. It is actually hot stamp sealed when you first get it. And then the inside of the box looks like cotton candy. It is so pretty. This part right here slides out, and then your perfume is in the middle like that. So presentation, all of that stuff is a 10 out of 10. That they did an amazing job with the packaging. Like I said, they were working overtime at Paris Corner when Kayali launched Yum Bougie Marshmallow, that is for sure. So with my experience, my limited experience from Yum Bougie Marshmallow, because I was actually going to buy it during the Sephora sale, but keep in mind their 100 mils are $186. This right here is 100 mil and it was like $62 or $63. So you are paying less than half the cost of a Kayali fragrance when it comes to getting these. And from my experience with Paris Corner, I haven't had a bad experience with Paris Corner. Let's like knock on wood, because I never want a bad experience with Paris Corner. Sometimes I look at reviews and I'm wondering if people are okay, if people just don't like the fragrance, because some reviews of Paris Corner fragrances, I question my own sanity sometimes, because I'm like, how come this smells absolutely amazing to me? How come this is such a great fragrance to me, but then like this one person absolutely trash talked it or hated it that much? So this to me smells exactly like the Kayali version, the Yum Bougie Marshmallow one. Like I said, my limited experience, because I was gonna buy it and then I talked myself out of it. So the few times that I went into Sephora and I actually sprayed that on myself, I sprayed it on my skin because I wanted to get the whole experience of Yum Bougie Marshmallow and see if it's something that I really wanted. And if it was something that was really gonna last on my skin, it wore amazing, smelled nice with my body chemistry, all of that. This smells exactly like Yum Bougie Marshmallow. I don't see a difference at all in the two. From like, obviously I don't have them to compare side by side because I don't own that one, but from like what I remember, the longevity, the lasting power, all of just the way it smells probably like 95% like the original, and I love this fragrance. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna spray on. I have a cold, you guys, so I just like inhaled some of the spray. Have you ever like accidentally spray the cap? Has that ever happened to you guys? Like when you put this on by accident, like in the wrong place, and you accidentally spray the cap? That is what I just did. Okay, so let me go over the notes in this one. So top notes in here are strawberry, raspberry, lemon. Middle notes are ambroxan, orange blossom, and base notes are marshmallow and musk. It opens definitely fruity, but with a tiny bit of a citrus note. So that lemon is definitely still in the scent, and I can definitely pick up the lemon for sure. Usually orange blossom is one of those notes that really amplify when they're on my skin, and I'm not like a huge fan of orange blossom heavy scents. Like for example, Lattafa, there's one by Lattafa that I have actually that I'm not the hugest fan of. I don't wear it very often, but there is that really strong orange blossom note in that fragrance that I'm just like, wow, it's like too much on me. But this, the orange blossom in here is not overpowering at all. This also, I feel like, dries down pretty quickly from that strawberry, that initial opening of like strawberry lemon candy. That's kind of like what I'm getting from this, is like strawberry lemon candy. So after that kind of settles down and everything, it dries down pretty quickly into that marshmallow note that stays all freaking day long. Like legit all day long on my skin. That's what I smell. That's what people compliment me the most. They always say like I smell like a dessert. I smell like some kind of like sweet cake or sweet candy. It's the marshmallow. The marshmallow in this scent is so funny, because usually scents with marshmallow, the marshmallow kind of just, it goes away. It goes away pretty quickly. It goes away in the dry down pretty fast, or it mingles with the other notes in a fragrance and then it tends to disappear. I feel like if you're looking at like the marshmallow candy, right, and you're putting water over the marshmallow candy to like water it down, and the marshmallow just kind of like flattens and then eventually melts. I feel like that's what marshmallow does in most perfume. It kind of just goes away. You spray it, you initially smell it, you're like, ooh, marshmallow, but then it goes away. But with this one, I don't know if it's because it's in the base and it's like mixing with the other base notes. What do we have in the base? It's marshmallow and musk. It's so simple. That is what I smell for most of the day. That raspberry, strawberry note in the top, that kind of stays throughout the day as well. It kind of like evolves with the fragrance. It's really, really, really well blended, you guys. So what I picture when I spray this on myself and I'm wearing it throughout the day, if I had to picture what it would look like as a scent, it's like those pink marshmallows, you know, those like strawberry flavored marshmallows. That's what I picture that I'm wearing for the whole day. Although strawberry notes can kind of go on that artificial sickly sweet, kind of almost plasticky side. This one does not do that. It definitely stays true to like a very candied strawberry scent. It's not leaning too artificial whatsoever, but it is absolutely beautiful. Now I want to go over what the notes of the Kayali one is, because I just want to compare the two and see if they're similar. That ambroxan note, by the way, I also don't really get that. It might be like in the background a little bit, making the fragrance a little bit more airy, but I'm truly not a huge fan of the ambroxan note in like ambroxan heavy fragrances. So thank goodness that note does not really translate on my skin that much, but I do think it kind of like gives it like that airy quality of this fragrance. It's also very, very crowd pleasing, I will say. You know, like I said, this is just like a compliment getter perfume. If you want to smell like a flirty, cute, girly girl in the summer, springtime, I think this is a year-round fragrance. I think this is going to be a lot of people's signature scent, okay? And yes, granted, this is kind of a younger fragrance, if that makes sense. Like, I see girls really liking this in their late teens to their 20s, but as you guys know, I'm in my early 30s, okay? I'm in my early 30s, and this is such a good fragrance for me too. This is definitely something that I would consider something that's signature scent worthy, because it is really that girl. It is really just a crowd pleasing fragrance. You are definitely going to get so many compliments when wearing this. And oh yeah, lasting power. I want to talk about lasting power before I go into the Kayali notes. Lasting power with this one, as well as the Kayali, is 6 to 8 hours. I still smell it at the end of my shift. So I will wear this in the morning before work, and I will come home and I will still smell this on my skin, and it's not truly like a skin scent yet. I can still, you know, it's still there. I can still pick it up. So this is a really nice, long-lasting fragrance, and I love it. Okay, so in the original, the notes in here are more complex. There's freesia, Italian lemon, nectarine blossom, and apple at the top. Middle notes in here are marshmallow, strawberry, coconut, and orange blossom. Base notes are whipped cream, sugar, vanilla, musk, raspberry, and ambroxan. So you guys kind of get like a similar DNA. It's just the notes are in different places. You don't have the strawberry note all the way at the top. With the original, you have it in the middle. The marshmallow is also in the middle, not at the base. There is added notes of sugar, whipped cream, vanilla, just sweeter notes in the base of the original, as well as raspberry, which is not at the top, it's at the base. You have some added florals in the original, like freesia, nectarine blossom, and apple. Apple's not a floral, but you know, you have some added notes of those in there. You also have coconut in the original, which I don't smell at all. And yeah, like I said, there's still that orange blossom note, which also does not really translate too much on my skin from the Kayali version. So overall, what should you get? Should you get this one, or should you get the Kayali Yambushi Marshmallow? I really think you should give this one a chance. You should definitely try this. If you have tried the Sephora one in the store, you look at the price and you think, is it worth it? Is it something that I'm gonna wear? I don't know. Definitely consider getting this one by Paris Corner Marshmallow Blush. It's amazing. And like I said, there is mixed reviews. If you go on Fragrantica, somebody said that this smells like window cleaner. I really question your nose and like, are you okay? Do you have a cold right now? Do you have COVID maybe? Like, I don't get that at all. This does not smell anything like window cleaner or floor cleaner or whatever they said it was. It smells amazing, okay? It smells amazing, trust me. If you like Gourmands, if you're looking for a lighter Gourmand that's gonna be wearable in the spring, summer months, this is your girl right here. This is your girl. So yeah, that is pretty much all for my review on Paris Corner's Marshmallow Blush. Are you guys interested in picking this up? Have you tried it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!
I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my brother.